Have you heard of fendace? Is it a mysterious designer label that is only well known among those in the fashion industry? Well, incorrect. Donatella Versace, Silvia Venturini Fendi, and Kim Jones came up with the idea. It is undoubtedly the most successful fashion collaboration ever. You can give it that at least. And instead of being called Fendi x Versace or Versace x Fendi, the collection is referred to as fendace. And currently, customers may purchase items from the fendace collaboration on the website of both Versace and Fendi and at pop-up shops located in various cities around the world. So what should you expect from fendace? Hello and welcome back to our channel. Do you love fashion? And have you heard of fendace? In today's video, we will be looking at Fendi and Versace's released collab collection, fendace. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell if you haven't done so already. And without further ado, let's get this party started. What exactly is the fendace collaboration? When Donatella Versace and Kim Jones of Fendi worked together on two collections in September, they blended the design ideals and philosophies of each of their respective brands into the work they produced. The collaboration between Versace and Jones and Fendi's Silvia Venturini Fendi resulted in the creation of the Fendi by Versace collection and the Versace by Fendi line, respectively. When pressed about the collaboration, Jones said that it was more of a swap than a partnership and that it was done out of friendship. According to her words, it's about commemorating the females who have affected her so much in her life. The collections were shown off by a group of supermodels that included names like Naomi Campbell, Kate Moss, Gigi Hadid, and Amber Valletta, amongst others. By now, the question that is running into your mind is, what is the theme of the fendace collection? Well, the Versace collection that Jones designed featured many of the brand's most iconic patterns, such as the safety pin pattern, the Baroque pattern, and shorn furs. The Fendi collection designed by Versace featured mini dresses, denim pantsuits with a 1970s vibe, and glittering evening gowns designed in the sensual manner typical of the designer. And in addition to apparel, you may also purchase accessories such as handbags, footwear, heels, belts, hats, scarves, and sunglasses. Where may one purchase items from the fendace collections? The collections Versace by Fendi and Fendi by Versace will be sold in a series of international pop-ups held in different cities like New York, Los Angeles, London, Paris, Tokyo, and Osaka, among many others. Some of the new products will be available at both the online and physical locations of Fendi and Versace stores. The Fendi by Versace and Versace by Fendi collections will each be carried at several Versace and Fendi stores. And how is fendace advertising itself to potential customers? Several models, including Campbell, Kristen McMenamy, Anya Rubik, Anak Yai, Iman Hammam, and Lena Zhang, were featured in advertisements for Versace and Fendi, respectively. Photos for the advertisements were taken by Stephen Meisel, while Alec Maxwell made videos. Gianni Versace, a well-known fashion designer, made the following observation about the campaign. The campaign embodies the same atmosphere of camaraderie and an enthusiasm that we felt while we were developing the collection. From his perspective, Kim is a creative designer and innovator who has a lot of vision. And for the rest of his life, fendace will represent love to him. The many luxury crossovers that were first shown to the public in 2021 are now being put up for sale in 2022. That includes the Swap, or fendace, which is the name given to the partnership between Fendi and Versace. In point of fact, Fendi and Versace became fairly specific about hyperbolic language in the press notes that accompany their collections. They assert that this is not a cooperative effort. This unprecedented time in fashion has been made possible by the coming together of two of the world's most known fashion houses, or more precisely, two iconoclastic groupings, namely Fendi and Versace. Fendace is both a celebration of people who love Italian fashion and a protest of the established order of things for those individuals who do not love the Italian style. Collectively, They stand for the concepts of personal autonomy, enjoyable experiences, and moral excellence. So, you might refer to fendace as a unique cross-fertilization or a collab, both of which are accurate descriptions of what it actually is. But no matter what you choose to call the collaboration between these two luxury powerhouses, it is significant business development. Fendi and Baroque patterns and Fendi monograms are employed in the creation of opulent accessories. Additionally, a gold-plated Medusa head is being used to provide a touch of shine. When we talk about production, it is pretty doubtful that the Fendi x Versace baguette bags and slide sandals will remain in production for an extended period. Actually, the longevity of the co-branded belt is even less likely. Remember that the collaborative goods only constitute a portion of the Spring-Summer 2022 collections for Fendi and Versace. Although it may be more challenging to sell Fendace's clunky skate shoes and glittering heels to the typical customer, it is essential to remember that. On May 12, as planned by the labels, the whole Fendace collection was shown in global pop-ups and events which encapsulated the extravagance of the Fendace experience. Fendi and Versace will each carry Versace by Fendi and vice versa, offering a selection of items branded with the Fendace name in their respective shops and on their websites in addition to the pop-ups. Under the current Fendace administration's direction, Kim Jones' tenure at Fendi is carried on in many respects. The British designer is a master at collaborating with other brands, as seen by the fact that he designed the Fendi X Skims line. Jones is well aware that high-profile partnerships excite the public and allure customers, and he believes that his cooperation with Fendace will be no exception to this rule. On the other hand, Versace is still very much in its oversized bag right now. The fashion house has co-signed contemporary tastemakers like Julia Fox and Cole Sprouse while remaining on top of pretty much every trend, from latex bodysuits to platform pumps. And instead of releasing the entire collection all at once in the middle of May, as some of the other high-fashion companies do, Fendace has planned a lengthy rollout that will ensure the brand's dominance over the summer months. Reworked peekaboo bags and co-branded Trigreca footwear are just two examples of the Fendi and Versace references that have been incorporated into the colorful Fendace celebration. In the accompanying press announcement, Fendace is referred to as an elite nightclub that everyone is eager to enter. Still, only a few of them will be able to do so. So, suppose you cannot attend one of the next Fendace pop-ups. In that case, your only other option is to view the collection on the websites of Fendi and Versace, where you will discover a combination of Versace by Fendi goods sold by Fendi and vice versa. After the May 12 release date, Fendace's opulent apparel, handbags, swimsuits, jewelry, and shoes were made available to purchase in pop-up shops. The vast majority of these items were decorated with the Fendace trademark or all-over monogram and Baroque motifs. Fendace's sparkling campaign stars Anya Rubik, Iman Hammam, and Lena Zhang. Still, the collection and ad campaign are only a tiny part of what the brand has in store for us this season. So remember that when high-end brands try their hand at making skate shoes, the results are, at best, controversial and, at worst, roundly criticized. Even the Fendace skate sneakers, which were part of the Fendi x Versace collection that was shown off by High Snobiety on March 15, are not the loudest item in the collection. It should come as no surprise if things become flashy, given that Versace is involved in this endeavor. On the other hand, the clunky sneakers with a skate-inspired design provoked the most fury on social media. But these Fendi x Versace sneakers are nothing more than the Fendi matte shoe from the late 2021 season, with Versace's signature Baroque pattern applied to the upper. There is no new design in these shoes. However, considering the nature of social media, many people were ready with various comparisons, but the bottom line is that the Fendace collection is going to rock. Well, there you have a deep dive on the Fendi and Versace collab collection. And by reaching this point, we mark the end of this video. Do you like what you see with Fendace? What piece of the Fendace collection do you love the most? Comment below. Let's engage. Also, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos.